even exaggerating, is that strong. It's like a light floral airy scent. When you spray it on, there's this bubble.
Hello you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what is up? My name is Dia. Thank you so much for joining us for today's video. Before we even start the video, I would just like to say that my makeup eats. Yeah, it had no business looking this good. I'm just feeling myself just a little tiny bit. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Zara Perfumes, specifically their chapter perfumes. And honestly, this video is long overdue because I've had the idea to talk about them for the longest time. And I am going to be talking about the ones that I've used up, and that's like almost all of the bottles that I have here. So I've just been holding on to empty bottles, and it's just I'm tired. Today I got like the tiniest sliver of like time, and I was like, you know what, let's just try and film the video and get it out of the way. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. If you'd like to know what Zara perfumes I'm talking about and how I feel about them, definitely stick around and keep on watching. A quick disclaimer, I just want to say that I do not claim to be like a perfumer. Like I know about perfumes, but I'm not an expert in perfumes. And I have come to realize that, especially with Zara perfumes in particular, it's a little difficult for me to like describe the scents to you guys, but I'll do my best. As usual, I'm just going to put the notes aside and just try to describe what they smell like to my nose and how I feel about them, with the projection and the longevity and all of that, blah blah blah. So yes, definitely stick around, don't go anywhere. Okay, let's get it. This video is going to be in no particular order. I'm just going to be talking about them as I go. Anyway, so I'm first of all going to be starting with Red Temptation, and this one was pretty hyped on TikTok once upon a time, and people talk about this perfume a lot because it's said to be a dupe of Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, I have used a couple of dupes of Baccarat Rouge, and so I was very curious to know what this smelled like. So this was actually the very first perfume that I bought from Zara when I first got to the States, and I was very surprised. So when I first sprayed it, yeah, it's finished. Like there's nothing left. There's just like the tiniest bit left under, but I'm not able to reach it. So I'm just gonna smell it from the cup because hey, what can I do? Anyway, so when I first got my hands on this perfume and I sprayed it on myself, I was like, yeah, this definitely has like the Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA. Now I've still not smelled the original perfume itself, but this had that DNA. The first impression for me was like, it was kind of like, so let me say this. I've used one dupe that was by Fragrance World, and that one was very strong. It has this very sweet burnt sugar note to it, and it's very strong. It's one of the strongest perfumes I have used, and that is saying something because I've used quite a number of perfumes. Yeah, but when I got my hands on this one and I sprayed it, to me it smelled kind of like the dry down of the one from Fragrance World. It was kind of like the subtle version of it, and that was the beginning though. That was my first impression. But then as I kept using it, I realized that this particular scent was a lot deeper than that. Like the saffron, the burnt sugar note was really pronounced, and I really love it. When I had this, I would usually pair it with Love Spell by Victoria's Secret. Is that my roommate? It is my roommate. I'm just gonna wait till she comes inside. I don't know if you guys can see the notes, but there is that. I really like this one. I am definitely a Bath and Body Works girly, and I don't gravitate towards Victoria's Secret scents so much because sometimes I just feel like the scent is not very deep and they don't last as long. But this one I absolutely love, and it was such a nice combination with the Red Temptation one. I cannot tell you how many times I got compliments wearing these two together. One time I had a student who was coming in to see me during office hours, and they started with, oh, they don't mean to like offend me or anything, but that they could smell me in the hallway before they got to the office, and I was like, oh my god. But that is all for Red Temptation. So as I'm going, I would try to put like the notes of the perfumes somewhere on the screen so you guys can see. So next I'm going to be talking about Zara Red Temptation, the summer version, simply because it would just make sense because I just finished talking about Zara Red Temptation. So, you know, let's just talk about the next flanker. Now, the very interesting thing about this perfume is that even though it's like another flanker of like the Red Temptation, they don't smell alike, like at all. I don't know if they're supposed to, but maybe not. But anyway, this perfume, I have used a number of perfumes, but this one is definitely the one that got me a lot of compliments most of the time that I had it on. So I'm not a very floral perfume girly, but I've recently started really liking floral perfumes, and this is just one of those perfumes that I really like how it is. It's like a light floral airy scent. When you spray it on, it there's this bubble around you. Like the projection of this perfume is insane. It's really good. I've gotten a lot of compliments wearing this. I went to the pharmacy one time, and the lady who was attending to me, she was like behind a counter, and she was asking me a bunch of questions. I was answering, and then she was like, what are you wearing? What is that smell? You smell really good. You smell like flowers. And I was like, yeah. And then I showed her a picture of this on the Zara website, and I gave her the name. She even made me write it down. Like, that's just how much she liked the scent on me. And a number of people have told me just how nice this smelled on me. Let me give you guys another example. I said this leaves a trail. It's just this feminine. It's not sweet per se. I think it has that like saffrony scent that you smell from the Red Temptation, the original version, but it's like ever so slight. But anyway, this leaves such a nice trail, especially when you like spray it around you. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys another instance of the compliments that I got wearing this perfume. So the very first day that I got this perfume, like I sprayed it on myself, but I also sprayed it on like my wrist and, you know, blah blah. I had a meeting with my coordinator and one of my colleagues, and as we were in the office, there was this woman that left her office and came all the way to my coordinator's office, and she was like, she could smell like a trail of perfume, and she wanted to know where that was coming from. And apparently it led her to my coordinator's office, and she wanted to know where that smell was coming from, and she immediately pointed to me. And I was a little surprised because I didn't think the perfume projected that much, but apparently it did. I said she followed the trail to the office where I was seated. Yeah. It's really good. Now, if I was going to buy another perfume, this is probably going to be on the list of the perfumes that I would get again, simply because it's honestly really that nice. It's one of those perfumes that I reach for when I'm going out and I know I'm going to be out all day and I want something that will last on me like for the whole day, or I just, maybe I'm in a bad mood and I just want people to tell me that I smell good. This is usually what I would wear, and I realized that women in particular liked this on me, apparently. I don't know. So yeah, if you're looking for a light airy floral scent that just smells feminine and will leave like, create like a bubble around you and leave a trail, baby girl, then you should definitely get your hands on Zara Red Temptation, the summer version. Is that girl. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, now moving on. So the next perfume I'm going to be talking about is Hipster Oud, and I would just like to say the name is misleading. There is absolutely no oud whatsoever in this perfume. Now again, this is just one of those perfumes that is particularly difficult for me to describe, like to place the scent. But I'll say that this is like a floral fruity scent. I don't know, it leans, I don't know, I think to my nose it's kind of like a perfect combination of both notes. But again, I'm not too sure. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section, because I don't know, with Zara Perfumes, it's just, I guess I would get there eventually where I'm able to like separate the notes in these scents in particular. I have missed Hipster Oud. I have missed this so much. This is such a feminine scent, but I would argue that this could be unisex. Yeah, honestly, wear whatever you want, whether feminine or masculine or whatever, blah blah. But this is such a nice scent. It's a medium scent where it's like, it's not light but it's not too heavy. It's like at the center. And again, honestly, to me it smells quite feminine, but it smells really good. I am not able to tell what notes are in this perfume. I just know that it smells good. One thing though, before I got my hands on it, there were a lot of people who were saying that this doesn't last long. And so I almost didn't want to buy it, because I didn't want a perfume that doesn't last on me all day, you know what I mean? But I decided to just go for it. I decided to take the risk, and I went ahead and I bought it, and I was not disappointed at all. If I'm being honest, this did last on me. I mean, at some point in the day it will fade off, but this did last on me. I'm talking, what, 6 to 8 hours of, no, I'll say 3 to 4 hours of strong projection. And about, that's not true. Okay, so this one, I remember this one time I sprayed this in the morning, and it was around, what, 2, I think it was like 3, 4, almost 5 p.m. And this one girl commented, she told me how, she said I smelled good, and it was this perfume that I had on. So it lasted till that time. So in my opinion, it lasts for like 6 to 8 hours. Most of them do, all of them do. It does fade, but it doesn't fade away completely. Again, which is why I don't understand why people would say things like Zara Perfumes don't last long, because they do last long. Like, maybe on certain people it doesn't last long. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just gonna shut up, because I don't know why I'm talking plenty. But yes, this is a very lovely scent. I did watch this one video where this girl compared this to an MFK perfume. She said it was is it a gentle fluidity one? That might not be the name of the perfume, but I will put the picture of that perfume somewhere. That's what she said this perfume reminded her of, or like what it could have been a dupe of. But I don't know how true that is. I've not used that perfume. We haven't gotten there yet, but one day we will. But yes, that is it for Hipster Oud. I honestly don't know what else to say, other than the fact that it smelled good and it does last long. Bon, on continue. The next perfume I'm going to be talking about is Golden Decade, and this is another popular Zara perfume scent, and is often compared to YSL Libre perfume. Now that one, I can testify, I have smelt it. I went to the mall one time and I decided to pass by, I don't know whether it's pronounced as Dillards or Diards, but anyway, I did go to check this perfume out, and it's very true. It smells very closely to the intense version of YSL Libre. It smells so good. This is so good. This is a deep version of that perfume. But I would say though, in the original one, the YSL Libre, the intense one, I feel like the honey really stands out, so it's a lot sweeter than this one. But this is also really good. This is really good. It smells really nice, and it has an almost like clean scent in the background. And from what I learned, that is coming from the lavender in the perfume. There's apparently lavender in here. But this is such a beautiful scent. Like, oh, I miss it. I miss it so much. Again, it's hard for me to place this perfume, but I would say it's floral, or like a floral fruity. I don't know. You know what? I think I'll go back to their website and see what I can find there. But it's so hard for me to place the perfumes. Like, again, we'll get there eventually, but It smells really good. It has like a touch of sweetness to it. Like I smell like a citrusiness to it. It's sweet, and then there's that clean scent in the dry down. And honestly, if someone asked me to give them an example of a Zara perfume that lasts long, is this one. Is this one right here. I said this one. This one, is very strong. It's very strong. It will last on your body the whole day. Did you guys see that? Maybe you didn't. That's fine. It will last on your body the whole day. And I'm not even exaggerating. It's that strong. And I absolutely love it. Again, this is one of those Zara perfumes that I used to reach for when I know that I'm going to be out like the whole day and I needed something that would just last on my body the whole day. Yeah, I'm talking strong projection. The projection is really good. Strong projection for about 6 to 8 hours, and it will last on your body for the whole day, in my very humble opinion. All of the perfumes that I've spoken about up until now, even to the point of laundry time, I could still smell them on my clothes. So again, I don't understand why people say that Zara perfumes don't last, because what Zara perfumes are you guys using? Or does it just have like a different effect on different people? That's probably it, because I don't know if I agree with that. But anyway, that is it for Golden Decade. Oh, so this perfume, yeah, I love. So with Golden Decade, I loved to pair that with Fairy Tale. This is also another scent that is often compared to, that is said to have like a similar scent profile to like the YSL Libre perfume. For that one, I have smelled that one too, and I can definitely see some similarities in the notes, but to me, I don't know, this one doesn't really smell like YSL Libre, but that's just me though. And this one is a lot sweeter. It's very, very sweet because of the vanilla, and it also has like citrusy. It's just beautiful. Whenever I would pair Golden Decade and Fairy Tale together, it just smells really good. Very nice combo. Brilliant, beautiful, just gorgeous scent. Yeah, so that is it for Golden Decade. If you're looking for a perfume that will last on you, is long lasting from Zara, I would definitely recommend that you go in for Golden Decade. Golden Decade, especially if you already enjoy YSL Libre. It's just less expensive than that one, you know. Anyway, moving on to the next one, I am going to be talking about Sublime Epoque. And when I first got my hands on this, I was obsessed. I absolutely love this perfume. Now this one, I can tell you for sure that is a floral scent. It's a floral scent, but it has like a clean note to it as well. Now this is a pretty heavy scent in my opinion. I don't know, it has the depth, it has like a depth that is very similar to the Golden Decade one. Like they're both like, I would say, heavy scents, not heavy, but they're definitely not light scents, and they're not medium, they're heavy scents. So this one really has depth to it, and it's also one of the perfumes that projects really well, and it lasts long. There were a couple of times where I would wear Golden Decade and Sublime Epoque together, and that just had like it was a very nice combo. It smelled really good and it lasted even longer because I was using them together. And but yes, this perfume, people say that it's a dupe for My Way. I forget the name of the brand that makes the My Way, but again, I'll put a photo somewhere. And that one too, I have smelt it. I smelt it at the mall. So yes, especially in the top note, these smell very similar, but only in the top note, and I could only get that similarities when I first bought it. But the longer this one stayed, the more it macerated, the more that scent just disappeared. So after a while, I could no longer smell like the similarities between this one and the My Way perfume. That's just to me though, yeah. And it smells very clean. It's like a floral clean scent, and that's really nice. And if that's your thing, then definitely I think that you would absolutely love Sublime Epoque. I don't know why this is not focusing. Yeah, but look, I feel like I'm a little all over the place, but just bear with me. Bear with me, I'm working with time here. So this perfume, there was like this much left, like I had gone more or less halfway of the perfume, but then I no longer liked the scent for some reason. I don't know, it hit me like I no longer liked the scent at some point, and I didn't understand why. I feel like using this in the summer, especially when it's really hot, I didn't like that because it was just overpowering. But then when it got cooler, when the place started to get like colder, I started to like the scent again. So I'm thinking that with this particular perfume, you might want to use it when it's like cold outside, or maybe not. Just, I guess, try it and see how you like it. But that's just me though, because it's quite heavy. Same with Golden Decade. Some people might not gravitate towards it so much because like it has depth, and it might be overpowering when it's like it's really hot outside. But again, test it out for yourself. Zara does have like the 30 ml ones, and all of these are actually 80 ml. So if you don't feel like you want to commit to a whole bottle, you have that option. Test it out, see how you like it, and then get the full bottle if you feel like you like it. Anyway, I think we're down to 2 perfumes, and that's very fast because anyway, I'm just gonna shut up now. Now the next perfume I'm gonna be talking about is Sultry Pear, and this came out I think in the summer. I don't remember, but so when it came out, I decided that I wanted to try the smaller one because I wasn't sure how much I would like it. Again, it's a little difficult for me to place the scent, but I think this one is leaning towards like it's not a gourmand scent. I think it's a fruity gourmandy scent. It is sweet. There is a sweetness to it, and I love it. But it also has this perfume scent note that reminds me of like a granny perfume, but not in that sense. Not in a, again, I don't know how to describe that scent, but it has a particular scent note. I know that note, I'm just not able to describe it to you guys, but it has, is it a vetiver? I don't know where that scent is coming from, but a lot of people have compared this one to La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier, I believe. And that one too, that perfume too, I have smelt it. I smelt it at the mall, so I know what I'm talking about. And let me tell you, this is dead on. This is dead on. This is, yeah, this is a dupe of that particular perfume. I would say that particular one, it had like a sweet, almost nutty, like nuts scent in it, like in that particular combination. But there was a scent note, and it's probably the vetiver, I don't know, but I did not like that scent note. That scent note in the scent profile of the La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier, I did not like it. I did not like that scent at all. But it's not as pronounced in this perfume. I feel like this is kind of like the almost diluted version of it, if that makes sense. So I liked this one a lot better than I liked the original perfume that is said to be inspired by or a dupe of. Just saying though. But after this one finished, I did not feel like getting the full bottle, simply because I wasn't like the hugest fan of this. It was nice, but I almost wanted this to finish quickly. But the bottle is really cute though. It's like a gradient of blue and green, and it's cute. It's cute. But anyway, yeah, that's basically it. It's nice. I did get compliments when I put this on, but I guess I was just not crazy about the scent, so I decided not to get a full bottle, and I don't think I'm ever gonna buy it again. It's nice, but I guess it's not my thing. So if you enjoy La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier, you most likely like this one. This is like the more affordable version of it. I don't know whether it's still up on the website. It's probably not, but I don't know. And we are done to the last perfume, if I'm not mistaken. And this one, I actually still have the box, simply because I decided to put it aside for some reason, because I wasn't like a big fan. But this is Perpetual Oud, and this is what it looks like. It is pretty, don't get me wrong. Now this is also one of the perfumes that went viral on TikTok. Not all of them has gone viral. I think the only one that did not go viral is the Zara Red Temptation Summer, and also the Sublime Epoque. But the rest, even this one did not go viral. Anyway, going back to Perpetual Oud, this is one of the perfumes that was more or less hyped on TikTok at one point in time, which made me want to, you know, get my hands on it, because I'm always curious. I like perfumes and all of that, blah blah blah. But then when I got my hands on it, I was a little, to me, it was underwhelming. Oh, I think it wasn't that it was underwhelming. I was just disappointed because it was not what I was expecting. But this does have oud in it, I guess. It's like a floral, very slightly oudy, spicy scent. It smells very mature in my opinion. This is also one of the strongest perfume from Zara in my opinion. It literally clings to you. It clings, it stays on your body, on your skin, on your clothes for a long time. It smells good. It smells good. It smells very mature. It gives very rich auntie, sexy, mature woman. I don't really want to use the word sexy, but you get what I mean. This, for sure, you want to make an impression on people. You're going for a meeting, you want to, you know, show that you're a boss chick and all of that. This is definitely the kind of perfume that I would recommend to you. It does smell good, but I feel like the reason why I was slightly disappointed with the scent was because it doesn't have any sweetness in it whatsoever. That is to my nose in any case, but it is nice, and as you can see, there is like a depth to it. I have used it, but I have decided to just keep it aside for now. I don't know. And I don't know, spray it on special occasions, but also because I'm not the biggest fan of it, it was a little underwhelming for me. But it's good. It's good. When I wear this, I don't really pair it with anything. I just wear it by itself. Oh my god, you guys, I can still smell like the hipster oud that I sprayed on my hand. It smells so good. But yes, I don't think there's anything else that I want to say about Perpetual Oud other than the fact that it is a mature, floral, spicy, oudy scent. But the oud in this, I feel like it's a little misleading. It doesn't really smell like the Middle Eastern oud. I don't know, it's more of like I feel like a revised floral oud spicy scent. It does smell good though. I guess I'm just gonna add that. But that's basically all of the chapter perfumes that I have with me, aside the Perpetual Oud, which I still have like some juice left. The rest I have basically used up, and now that I have filmed this video, I can finally get rid of them. I'm just really hoping that I will like what the video looks like and when it comes out as. If not, that's going to be another problem. Anyway, so that is it for my review on Zara perfumes that I have in my collection, the ones that I've used up. Honestly speaking, this is like the last one that I have in my collection that I haven't used up yet, but the rest are finished, done, finito. The perfumes that I'm definitely considering getting again in my collection are these two, Hipster Oud and the Zara Red Temptation, the summer one. But even that one is kind of like, I don't know, under consideration, I guess. But this one, definitely this one I want in my collection again, inshallah, when I get money. Right now, again, je suis broquée, il n'y a pas d'argent, hein, mais ça va aller, ça va aller. Bon, c'est tout pour cette vidéo. Thank you so much for staying or watching till the end, and I hope this video was helpful. If it did, please don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.